Well, here we are, the max track fortunately clear, and we've got another pretty well, generally warmed, you could call it hot, summer day on the way, and we're going to do it again tomorrow, and then the significant change is still heading our way this weekend. So that was what's going on currently, and it's not much. The one thing you want to watch out for, there is the potential for a round of storms across Ohio and West Virginia later on today. And we just may see, I'll keep an isolated chance in there, a few showers and storms grazing our far northeastern counties later on this afternoon. So there is that chance in there. Most folks I don't think are going to see much, but keep that in mind. Overnight, not much. Tomorrow, more of the same, really. The active storm track still off to our north. And then, of course, all attention turns down south. By Wednesday, we'll start to see that approaching tropical system potentially making landfall down along the Gulf Coast. And we're talking about Laura, a hurricane, and the general arc is going to run it back toward the Ohio Valley, which could have implications on our upcoming weekend forecast. You notice that rain chance and the potential for heavy rain still spiking just as we get into the upcoming weekend. So Marco's still out there. It's hard to spot. It's a tropical depression, and it'll likely dissipate over the next couple of days. Still could spread some rain along the Gulf Coast. But Tropical Storm Laura, which is currently just northwest of the western tip of Cuba, is going to make it out into the open Gulf and will likely become a hurricane later on today. Its present movement west-northwest, and once it gets out in the open Gulf and it strengthens, likely not just a hurricane, but possibly a Category 2, maybe pushing Category 3 and major hurricane status. It's going to threaten that Louisiana and eastern Texas coastline with heavy rain and, of course, hurricane-force winds by late Wednesday and early Thursday. You get beyond that, as we talked about yesterday, you're going to have that band of just torrential tropical moisture following the track of that surface low. And as it starts to roll northeast, we're going to see some of that heavy rain potential. Nothing like what they'll see at landfall between, of course, the heavy rain and the storm surge. But we could end up in about a 1 to 3 inch rainfall range if that track holds going into the weekend. Remember, it's still only Tuesday, but that possibility is out there, so an active weekend could be brewing. 69 degrees now, the dew point's in the mid to upper 60s. It's still pretty humid. And our average high is 85. We're shooting for around 90 today, low 90s tomorrow. That's where the heat peaks. And then, of course, with that rain chance rising this weekend, temperatures are going to tumble a bit. So we'll see some big changes in that as well. Mostly to partly sunny, that isolated shower storm chance north and east. Remember, there is that chance out there. So just remember that, especially if you're working outside later on this afternoon, say up towards Rowan County, some of our northeastern counties especially. 69 overnight, mostly clear, warm and muggy. In the 8-day shows that gradual temperature decline as we ramp up the rain chances. Some of that tropical moisture, that heavy rain. We could actually use a shot of rain, but this could lead to some flooding concerns, especially day 2 of that over the weekend. And then temperatures back in the low to mid 80s next week. Additional shower and storm chances at the end of the 8-day.